we mic'd up and shit now? Yo. That's funny.
I seen one on the floor back there.
Oh, shit.
Unless that's his. It's my fault. That's yours. My fault.
We got Harlond Beverly, Bijan Cortes, and Corey Washington. We'll take questions.
I guess Bijan versus having that kind of game against that kind of team and this kind of atmosphere, kind of what's going through your mind right now?
Just staying together as a team. We talked about it through this stretch. We're going to need everyone, especially with people being down. So just sticking in there with my head and making sure I'm good there mentally. And, you know, the teammates, they kind of bring me up to play better. So that's why I appreciate it.
Bijan, take me through that 3-2. You know, it's a tough contest over, you know, a 7-footer. How did you pull that one off, and what did you see after? Did it feel good? Just take me through that.
Yeah, like I said, I was having a good game, so, you know, my teammates just trusted me and giving me that opportunity, especially Harlan that passed it to me. He told me to shoot it, so, you know, I just let it go. So, you know, it was an awesome feeling, but I loved it.
And Harlan, can you kind of explain just like close games like that? I mean, it's going to take something like that, just like a one-on-one play, somebody stepping up. Like, what's the difference in tight games like this against good teams?
Honestly, I don't think it's one play. I think it's really just a accumulation of tough plays. Corey had 15 rebounds, 6 boards. We out-rebounded them by 9. Like, stuff like that, I feel like an accumulation of just those toughness plays really pay dividends.
Mm-hmm. How much of a huge momentum swing, though, when Bijan hit that? Just how much of a lift did that give you guys, and just what did it feel like on the floor?
It felt like the game was over, quite frankly. We kind of were trailing a little bit. I feel like really the whole second half we were kind of playing catch-up, and that was a huge shot, and as soon as that went in, I kind of knew this is our game.
Corey, third straight game, you guys have won the rebounding or fourth straight, I think. You know, this whole winning streak has been hitting the glass, pounding the glass. How did you pull it off against a really athletic team in Memphis?
They actually are like one of the worst rebounding teams in our league. So coach pointed that out to us. So to me, it's like seeing, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, go get them. To me, go sig them. So just shout out to coach for pointing that out.
And for you, missed those free throws early, I think late in the second half. When you step up later, though, I mean, looked like both of them were pure. Just what's going through your mind? Like, how do you clear your head in situations like that when you have, previous misses, but do you try to clear it, or is it just, next play?
It's just next play. I always tell myself not to be too high or too low, just be right in the middle and make level head plays.
Bijan, other big shots in your basketball career, where is this one? Put this one kind of in perspective.
This being my last year, probably my favorite shot for sure. Just seeing the whole community and everyone that was in Cope, just showing us the love and giving us that momentum to push forward for the rest of the game, and I really enjoyed that time.
And that's, one of the better crowds of the season, and probably the loudest pop of the season when you made that. Just that feeling, like you said, you've been here for a long time now. How special was that for you to hear that and, be the one that delivered that pop?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Given that just gives us more confidence as well. So if we can carry off of that and, just keep going through those momentum plays, it for sure works out for us.
Harlan, can you just take me into your mindset of here beating the number 14 team in the country? Does it spark what could have been, or is it spark hey, look what is possible for us still with the tournament and everything ahead of you?
Yeah, I think it's just what it will be. What we've been working for since the beginning of the year. I feel like we've been pretty consistent these last few games, and we just have to stay committed to each other and in practice find a way to make sure that it keeps carrying over.
Corey, what's this winning streak feel like? I mean, you guys got it rolling now, and the last 3 wins, those were bottom half teams. This is against the conference leader. Just how much momentum do you guys have, and how good of basketball do you think you guys are playing right now?
We were definitely playing some good basketball. Ugly wins, clean wins. We'll take them all, but it's just being consistent. We just need to stay consistent and do our things.
Corey, after Bijan's three, you had, I assume that was a play that they ran for you to get you going to the basket. Take us through that.
It's a play where Q sets the ball screen and rolls, and we're just trying to get the backside read, and the man ended up tagging on Q. So that was my play just to come over and did the blade, and he saw me.
And Bijan, how would you describe just the momentum you guys have right now, the confidence you guys are playing with? Does it feel different than maybe a few weeks ago?
Yeah, for sure. Coming off some wins, just giving us some momentum, getting us to these next games. It kind of gives us a positive going into next games. So, I mean, this one's huge, especially 14 team in the nation. Just going out and knowing what we're still capable of doing, going out there and still knowing that we can finish this strong.
Harlond, seeing the foam fingers, the foam thumbs down, thumbs up, whatever it was, kind of a callback to, when Memphis had your guys' number last time in this place. Now you guys flipped the script. What does it mean to have this crowd recognize that history, keep those receipts, and you guys get it done?
Well, honestly, I honestly didn't realize that they had the foam fingers, but that's hilarious that they did that, and I enjoy that. But it was great to just have that many people in there. It really helps with momentum. The momentum kind of got messed up a few times when they needed to keep rechecking like the clock and the time and stuff. But even with that being said, the crowd really showed up, especially on a really cold day. So that was really cool.
Harlond, how much does Corey's mentality help you guys on the glass, or just go go go? Like, how much does he kind of just embody like what you guys want to do when rebounding?
Yeah, he's the epitome of it. Really, just loose balls, offensive rebounds, defensive, whatever it is. You just know he kind of just has a knack for the ball. It's a combination really of just outworking everybody, but also being in the right position. So that takes some IQ.
Sorry if y'all been asked already, but just playing against Colby Riders, obviously a former teammate to at least some of y'all. Is there any motivation there? Is that fun? What is that like going up against somebody who wore that jersey, that Wichita State jersey last year?
Yeah, it's very fun. Honestly, we battled in practice last year, so like it's kind of no different. And that was our second time playing him. It was what we expected. Wanted to limit his touches, make his shots hard, but it wasn't really any emotional factor there, honestly.
Bijan, Wichita State had 8 turnovers. How important was that? What did you guys do to prepare to really handle their defensive pressure?
It was big. Just knowing when we had scout this morning, Coach Mills has 2 things that we had to do to win this game, and it was take care of the ball and rebound. So, going into that game plan and really going out there and execute it and understanding that's what we got to do to win. I think we did a good job of doing that and understanding what we had to do.
Harlond, how much is the ceiling raised when Bijan is? It seems like when he's on, the ceiling raises. What's different with you guys when he's playing a good floor game?
Everything. It's crazy because we see it in practice a lot. So we absolutely know what he's capable of, and today I feel like he really showed that. But I feel like our ceiling is honestly sky high when he's playing that well because he's making shots, he's distributing the ball, all while taking care of the ball, 0 turnovers. So I'm really proud of him, and that was really cool.
It seems like teams all year in the AAC have kind of kept it close with Memphis and put them on upset alert at the end, but Tigers always kind of pull out a run, that 8-0 run, the second half being one of those. What allows y'all to sustain that? When PJ Carter comes out there and hits 2 threes and they've got an 8-0 run on you guys, like what allows you to kind of take that momentum right back?
Just staying together. I think, there's ups and downs in the games. It doesn't matter who's out there, who we're playing against. I think just knowing that if we stick to what we got to do and, just doing us, I think that will help us most. Not thinking about what others got going, but knowing that we have home court advantage and we have things that we can do to get momentum and right back in the game. So that helped us a lot.
Bijan, this team having some kind of dealing with some flu, some illnesses, this week.
Yeah, just knowing through practice and seeing everyone. Like we said, people are injured, sick right now. So Coach always says the last 3 days before practice and the last couple weeks that we got to all step up and it's not just one person's game, but everyone has to go out if their name's called and go out and do it their best way they can.
Harlan, with a game with so many fouls early on, especially in the second half, and then already in the bonus with over 10 minutes left, what do you guys do to kind of correct and keep your minds right without being too hesitant?
Honestly, I feel like we didn't even change anything because as you can see, we kept fouling. But I feel like what comes with that is also still playing hard, and I feel like us playing hard is what led us to that win. So we didn't really back off because they were calling fouls. Like we just stayed aggressive, and I feel like that's really what carried us at the end.